Hi again, everybody. You're traveling with me, Jack, and of course, as always, with my beautiful heavenly wife, Pam. This is also a short podcast, Love Letters to Pam. And I gotta tell you, if I sound a little winded, it's because I just did another one of my mountain hikes after work today. This one was called the Northwest Peak. It's in the Peoria Mountain Preserve area, and it is absolutely gorgeous. You can see the views are just amazing. In all directions, everywhere I look, mountains. Oh yeah, there's houses out there as well. But you get up on these mountaintops here, that's what makes this area so doggone unique. It's like you're in another part of the world. And you know, the message is, the reason I bring this up, I've had a lot of people, widows and widowers, who talk about they become conflicted about where to live and what to do next. And when we don't have our loved one, it's hard to figure that part out. And I'm going to tell you, yeah, I've wandered a bit as well. Left Oregon a year after losing Pam. I went back to Nashville to be kind of closer to our kids and such. And I stayed there a year and a half, almost 2 years. But I found that something was still kind of missing. I enjoyed seeing our kids, and don't get me wrong, that's a great thing too, but I needed to have things that satisfied my soul and things that I enjoyed doing as well, because, you know, we can't be chasing our kids all the time. And yeah, they love for us to be around and we like to be around them. And for some people, it works to be there all the time. But if you're somebody that says, no, I need a little more than just my kids, and there'll be time for that later in life too. You know, I might change my mind, but for now, my soul is fed through being outdoors and being in sunshine. And there's, usually I'll start thinking about, well, have I done the right thing? Should I maybe have considered moving back again closer to the kids? And then I come out and I do these hikes and I'm on top of these mountains and I find myself just energized beyond anything you can really imagine and what it does for me. Now, again, some of you may not be in the best of health and things like that. This isn't going to apply to you. You'll find your way as well. Everybody's circumstances are different. That's the point. But I was answering a question that I've had a couple of different people bring up, where they had moved somewhere with their spouses, and then they decided to move near their kids, and then they were a little conflicted because they said, like me, they enjoyed seeing the kids, but they also enjoyed the activities that them and their spouses enjoyed doing. So my message is, if you're still physically able, and you maybe have a different part of the country you'd like to be in or used to be in, where you can do more of the activities that you enjoy, well, go for it. It's kind of like Pam always said, those airplanes go in both directions. Kids can fly to see you, you can fly to see them. We've all been there, done that. Cell phones, we have instant connectivity. But again, it's not going to replace that human touch, that human interaction of being one-on-one. And I know it's hard. It's really hard. Decisions, especially after you lose your loved one, become increasingly difficult because that's who we bounced ideas off of. And in fact, I've even been thinking about changing locations in the Phoenix area. I'm not talking about a big giant move cross country or anything, but I thought, well, I've seen a couple of areas, prices have started coming down a little bit, maybe I ought to investigate some of those. And even just making a simple cross-town move or cross the valley move or something like that becomes painstakingly difficult because I got nobody to bounce it off of. Oh yeah, I can bounce it off of strangers, I can bounce it off of relatives and kids who don't live here and get their opinion, but the bottom line is, most of our decisions at this stage in life are up to just us, just little old us. We can pray and talk to God and ask to hear that voice, and we can pray and pray and pray and hope to hear from our spouse, and we never will, not really. So it's hard, and I get it. But I think if there's anything to this message I want to get across to you, it is do what's going to make you happy. Okay? If moving back near your kids makes you happy and you've not tried it, try it. Nothing's permanent. Go try it. It may be the best thing for you. But then if you get there and after a while you're like, well, They lead busy lives. I got things I want to do. I think I'm going to move here. It's okay. I guess maybe that's the only thing that is a slight positive, is that we got nobody else to depend on us but us. It's just up to us to make those decisions. And there really are no right or wrong answers when it comes to where you're going to live. You just got to figure it out. You got to look at your money. You got to look at your budget. You got to check out housing, gas costs, all that stuff. Will your money go far enough? And for me, sometimes I'll look at cheaper areas and go, well, my dollar will go a lot further there. And then my son actually said, but Dad, what do you do on those other days? You get what he's saying. So for me right now, this is the place I'll be. Somewhere in the West. Who knows, I might change locations. But I do love the West and what it's got to offer. And someday, though, I may end up back near my kids. Never say never. Who knows, they could get crazy and move out this way. Probably not ever going to happen. Don't know if I've helped you at all, but maybe I at least got the wheels turning, you know what I mean, to kind of think about it. And maybe just hearing somebody else talk about it helps a little bit, since we got nobody to talk about with it, right? Can't believe I'm sharing this with a bunch of complete strangers out there. Oh, that's how it works in the social media world these days. Hey, how about one more look? These beautiful, beautiful mountain views. I'm telling you, when I see that, oh man, it's kind of hard to leave, you know? It really, really is. So good luck with your decisions in your future. Keep subscribing, keep watching, thumbs up, donate if you like, check out the podcast as well. And until we see you next time, have a great day, better yet, a better tomorrow. And bye now from beautiful Arizona.
Hi everyone, this is Pam, and guess who? Behind the camera.
That's right, Pam. I'm running the camera for you because you've got a special message.
I do. I would like for everyone to go to YouTube, if you've not already, and subscribe to our page, Traveling with Jack and Pam. We have so much fun going places and showing you these videos, and just would love for you to subscribe to us. So go do it right now.